Yo, what's going on, Fragrance family? It's your man Gator, better known as the Novice Nose out here in these fragrance streets. And today I'm coming to you guys with another unboxing. And yeah, this is another one from Frenchavenue. They're trying to make their claim as the clone house of the year here. They're going after a lot of those popular niche DNAs and really bringing them down in price while doing a solid job of replicating them. And sometimes putting a little bit of a twist on them to make them a little bit better. Well, in some people's opinions. You can look at fragrances like Aether that they dropped earlier in the year here, which is a Greenley clone. They cloned the house that shall not be named with their Penis fragrance. And I actually did a review on that one recently. Well, an unboxing first impressions. I got it in maceration. Hopefully it'll get better. After that first wear, it was kind of like, it's got a little work to do, right? So they've been putting in some work though. This one is another one that was highly anticipated. The word was out on this one while it was mostly a European find, and it finally came stateside, man. This is Liquid Brun. Now, Liquid Brun is a clone of another Parfumsdemarly fragrance. So you see Frenchavenue's going after those niche houses. This one is a inspired by, I should say, not a clone, inspired by of Parfumsdemarly's Althair. Now, Althair was kind of all the rage last year for a little while. People were really digging it, mostly because it was a new Parfumsdemarly fragrance, but also because it did have some nice solid winter vibes. I mean, it had the cinnamon, it had that vanilla, and that's really what was the signature of it. It's that vanilla note that everybody was kind of going gaga over, right? So this one is trying to get in the same wheelhouse. So when I saw it and I knew who made it, I decided I had to get it, right? So here's the box, of course. Liquid Brun. Now, it is still in the cellophane wrapper. I am going to take out the box out of the cellophane wrapper, and I'm going to do it on the mic because that's just what I do. Because, you know, it just don't feel right without doing it, you know? Alright, so this is the box itself here, right? So, this is an interesting box. If you look at it, it's got a little bit of a design on it, that Liquid Brun. This is actually raised, and you can kind of see it a little bit in the camera that it's raised. This is textured. This little windmilly thing or whirlwindy thing on the side of it is textured. Of course, you have just plain box on this side. It's not to say anything, but you got your authentication sticker right here, along with the Frenchavenue and the ingredients. And at the bottom, of course, your signature QR and batch and all that kind of stuff. Now, one of the things that I did see that was kind of interesting, this is a gold side. It says Liquid Brun, right? And this one actually has your notes on here. It has top note, cinnamon, bergamot, cardamom, orange blossom. So mid note, bourbon, vanilla, and elemi. And base notes of musk, praline, ambroxan, and gaiac wood. Now, if you look at the fragrance that it is inspired by, Althair, and I have the notes pulled up for Althair right here, it's the exact same in the top, mid, and the base. So they are definitely unabashedly going after that particular DNA. And as you can see, it's got the gold kind of taping here. It's kind of hard to make out, but it says Liquid Brun in those in that mirrored type finish right there. And then, of course, on the top you see the brand Frenchavenue. All right, so got all of that good stuff out of the way. Let's see. So had not really thought about how to open this thing yet. Oh, okay. So it kind of opens up like a book. So let's see. You open it up like that. Oh Lord, it's coming out of here. All right, so had to catch it to make sure that it didn't fall out. Well, I guess it did fall out anyway. So, anyway, this one survived. I got a couple of fragrances that hit the ground over there. Anyway, so 0 points for packaging right now. The packaging is interesting looking. It's just, let me see if I can push it in there, and this is what I guess it's supposed to look like. But if it gets tussled around, just FYI, if you're opening it up at home and it gets tussled around a little bit and you can kind of hear it, yeah, you might want to lay it down and then open it up. So so that's what we're doing here. So this is the bottle though, the inside imprint, and then it has the Liquid Brun written on the inside here with French Avenue. All right, so this is the fragrance itself. This is the bottle. So the front, of course, just has Liquid Brun, as you can see, written out. It's got the little jewel here, which is interesting. I like that. And jewel at the top as well. It's gold, and it really does go after the coloration of the Altair on the inside. The outside, not so much, as a darker brown, but on the bottle on the inside, definitely going after that coloration. On the back, it's kind of engraved at French Avenue. It's raised, actually, not really engraved. But yeah, and at the bottom, of course, this is just a mirror plate gold. All right, so what's inside it? Okay, so this is actually, like I said, it's an Altair cologne. Let's see what it does here in the air. So, atomizer seems to be alright. It's not a bad atomizer. Okay, so just catching a little bit of a whiff of it right now. Gotta put this on skin, of course, to kind of really nail it home, but off the bat, this kind of comes across as a little bit different. It's definitely more inspired by Altair than it is actual Altair. So it has more, and this could just be because I just sprayed it out. These are the first sprays of it. I picked up a little bit more of a, not really an alcohol vibe, but maybe kind of like a sitting perfumer's alcohol type scenario. Okay, so I definitely pick up where they're shooting for. I definitely pick up the influence of Altair. Definitely, you pick up the cinnamon and you pick up the vanilla. I'm picking up a lot more of that cardamom off the top, the cardamom and cinnamon, whereas with the Altair, most of the time I kind of go straight into the bourbon vanilla. It comes in a little quicker. So the opening definitely has, well, that didn't take long. So now, just literally in that first couple of seconds here, maybe a minute, it's already starting. So you're starting to pick up that bourbon vanilla real deep, and that LME is kind of making it ambery already. You can feel it, and I definitely pick up, and it's that praline note. You definitely pick it up, and you pick it up more not on a straight sniff of the skin, but in the air. It's definitely uber present in the air right now. You could definitely pick up that praline. This is gonna have a beautiful sillage on it. This is gonna have a gorgeous sillage. Okay, so definitely did a great job as far as recreating. I normally would say that this is more inspired by it. This is as it dries down, this is more and more Altair. Yeah, that LME is starting to really kind of play in there a little bit with that bourbon vanilla, and I can still pick up a little bit of the cinnamon, but like I said, in the air, I pick up more of the cinnamon and the praline in the air than I do just do a straight sniff. Oh my gosh, though, that they nailed that bourbon vanilla is really good. It's really nice. They blended it well with that LME, and it is coming off as kind of a resinous vanilla. Oh man, that is good. Okay, so the longer it sits, the more it wafts in the air, the more I'm getting of that gourmandness of Altair. I'm getting a lot more of that praline-ish, bourbon vanilla-ish, elemi, amber forwardness of this particular fragrance. So now, there is a little bit of the powderiness I'm picking up from that cardamom, like you would in the OG, but not quite as much. At least not to my nose. At least not right now. Oh, that is good though. That is really, really good. I think, like straight out of the box, no maceration needed, man. This is nice. This is definitely, and I keep, if it sounds like I keep repeating myself, it's because every time I put my hand down, I'm getting another whiff, and it is really rich, and I like that about it. It is a definite, like, I wouldn't say carbon copy, but it is definitely doing its best to recreate the vibe itself that you get from Altair. Some try to go, inspired by us try to go after the DNA and try to recreate what the DNA is. This is actually recreating the vibe of it. This is actually recreating the ambiance of Altair here. Like the air feel around it, the sillage around it. I gotta wear this out a little bit, but I'm gonna go side to side with Altair because I do have Altair. I got gifted a while back. Well, at least a 10 milliliter decant of it. I'm gonna wear that around, and I'm gonna put this on after it and see. But man, so far so good. I am loving this one. This one is really good, man. I think it's been a while, but I think that Fragrance By is going to go. You're going to be getting some stock in there. There are some outlets that do have stock on this particular product, man. I would say definitely if you can find a sample, get a sample of it. And I'll go as far as to say if you can't find a sample of this, make sure that you're a fan of Altair. Okay, because when I first smelled Altair, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Not because it didn't smell good, because it did smell great, but I felt like it was overhyped and overpriced for what it was, which is a resinous vanilla fragrance. A beautiful bourbon vanilla, you know, but a resinous vanilla fragrance, and they wanted like $400 for it, and I wasn't, you know, whatever, you know, I wasn't gonna do that. But if I can get that same ambiance, that same vibe for a tenth of the price, which this one is running right now probably around $45-50, maybe not a tenth of the price, but you know what I'm saying, like a fifth of the price. I go for it. I definitely go for it. And I can't say that this would be a bad pickup at all. As a matter of fact, I would encourage you to, if you like that feel of Altair, but you feel like it's a little bit overpriced for what it is, go for this, man. I think this is going to be a great staple for fall. I'm looking forward to busting this out in the fall weather, man, and really letting this thing shine. Because I just smelling it right now, just like Altair, cool weather, this is gonna be a monster. I love it already, man. I'm looking forward to I'm gonna throw this on the shelf. Look forward to being able to break it out and really, you know, work it out and see what it does, man, out in the air. In the meantime, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you share this video with someone that you know that loves fragrance, man. Until I talk to you guys next time, peace out.